Hi, welcome to Korean Yoga. Today we're going to be doing a beginner yoga flow focusing on strengthening your core. So you don't need anything other than your mat today, so I will see you there. So you can start seated on your mat in a comfortable position, and we'll just start by warming ourselves up. So on your next inhale, you can lift your right arm up to the sky, and as you exhale, gently bending over. So you want to feel that right arm reaching towards the side wall as you turn your head up towards your bicep. Really feeling length coming out of the right side of your body. Inhale, coming back up to center. On your next inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky and reach it over. Again, turning your head all the way up towards that arm, reaching that side body open. On your next inhale, come back up to center and just take an exhale. On your next inhale, lengthen your spine up towards the sky, and as you exhale, gently twist over. Inhale, come back up to center, and exhale, twist to the opposite side. Really making sure these are nice, gentle twists to begin with, not pulling yourself. Follow your own breath, so as you inhale, come to center, and as you exhale, twist. Making sure to turn your head all the way at the top of the twist. Now we'll just gently warm up our wrists as we will be coming into our wrists a little bit. So just roll your wrists out in front of you. You can grab the little squishy part of your wrist and roll your hand to one direction and switch to the other hand, just rolling your wrists out. Now you can come onto your hands and knees, so bringing the insides of your wrists together, hands flat on the floor, just gently rolling around, making little circles around with your wrists so you're warming up every direction. And you can switch sides, making little circles to the opposite direction. As you're doing this, make sure you don't let your chest fall through your shoulders. You want to keep yourself really supported here. Now just gently roll your wrists out, as that can be a little bit difficult, especially if you haven't done it much. Bring your hands down to the mat, and we'll just start with lifting your chest up towards the sky and then bringing your weight forward, so bring your shoulders over your fingertips. And then coming back, bringing the tops of your hands down onto the mat and stretching your elbows as much as you possibly can before bringing your weight a little bit back if you need a little bit more. And you can let that go. Take some gentle rolls with your wrists. Bring your hands flat down onto the ground. Lift your chest up to the sky and bring your shoulders over your fingertips. As you exhale, come back, roll your wrists out, bring the tops of your hands down onto the mat. Straighten your elbows as much as you can, and then if you have a little bit more, you can walk your bum back towards your heels. Just stay in a zone that's comfortable for you. So now you can bring your hands down onto the mat, wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. On your next exhale, you can bring your chin into your chest. And then as you inhale, open your chest up to the sky. So we'll just do a little bit of cat-cow. So exhale, bringing your chin into your chest, looking down to your belly button. And inhale, opening your chest up, bringing it through your shoulders. Exhale, looking towards your belly button, and inhale, opening up. You want to find as much range as you can in your back here, really trying to bring it as far as you can in each direction, following your own breath, whatever pace feels good for you. On your next exhale, you can tuck your toes underneath you and just lift your tailbone up towards the sky. So I want you to try and think of having a flat back in this down dog before you think of having your heels on the ground or your knees straight. As you inhale, look towards your hands and gently step your feet forward. You can just let your arms relax down towards the ground here, or if it's comfortable for you, you can grab opposite elbows. Keeping as much of a bend in your knees as you need to feel comfortable here. Maybe taking sways side to side if that feels good for you. Just really relaxing into this pose. Be sure to let the back of your head really relax down, not holding any tension anywhere in your body. On your next inhale, you can twist to the right and then twist to the left. Just getting your side body working here. So just looking over to one side and the other, feeling this coming from the base of your spine. As you inhale, lift yourself up to a flat back, and then exhale, relax down. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, relaxing down. And then plant your hands on the ground. Step yourself back into a plank position. So here you really want to feel your chest pulling up towards the ceiling and your tailbone tucking underneath you, keeping your head in one straight line with your body. We'll just hold this for a couple of breaths. Feeling your core really engaged. On your next exhale, just bring your knees down to the ground. And then as you inhale, lift your right leg up behind you. And exhale, squeeze it into your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. And set that leg down. As you inhale your leg up towards the ceiling, you want to feel your body in one straight line still. So you can walk your hands a little bit forward here so you're more in a plank. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift, keeping your body in one straight line. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, keep your tailbone tucked. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, let that leg come down. And just hold this plank on your knees here. Keeping that tailbone tucked, keeping your chest pulling up towards the sky. Making sure that the weight is evenly placed on your hands. It's not falling out to the outside of your hands. As you inhale, you can lift your left arm up to the sky, and exhale, bring it down. Keeping your body really pulled up as you do this. So you're altering inhales and exhales, lifting opposite arms up to the sky, keeping your body in one flat line. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, lower. And then here we can try and lift one leg, keeping that body rigid. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the other leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Don't let that back collapse. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And you can either stay here or you can try and bring the opposite arm off of the ground, reaching your body in one straight line, trying not to collapse anywhere. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the opposite arm and leg, or just leg or the arm, whatever feels good for you right now. Really pulling your belly in, tucking your tailbone down, keeping your chest lifted. And on your next exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift, either one arm, one leg, or both. Exhale, relax it down. Inhale, lift. Keep breathing here. Keep your body long. And exhale, relax it down. And you can just press back into a child's pose for a short rest here. So you can either have your hands out in front of you, or you can bring your arms down beside you. On your next inhale, coming up to seated. And you can just swing your legs around in front of you. If it feels better for you, you can sit on a block here, just so that your hips are a little bit more lifted. You can either reach for your calves or your toes. As you inhale, bring your chest forward and trying to open it up as much as possible. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest, closing it off. We're almost working through a cat-cow here, but just a little bit more of a hamstring and a back stretch. So again, follow your own breath as you inhale, opening up, and as you exhale, closing in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming back up to seated. You can scoot yourself a little bit further forward, and we'll get ready for some boat pose. So you can have your hands on the backs of your thighs, keeping your back really, really nice and long. Start to come up onto your toes. If that feels good for you, you can stay there, but if you want a little bit more, you can lift your toes off of the ground. If you want a little bit more, again, you can let your hands go off of your thighs and just balance here. So you're trying to have your shins parallel with the ground and your hands reaching forward. Really keeping this crown of your head reaching towards the sky, your back nice and long, and then squeezing your thighs in towards your chest. Bring your hands back to your thighs and relax down. Take a couple of breaths. And we'll get ready to do it again. So lean back a little bit, keeping your core engaged, your spine nice and long. Maybe lift your toes off of the ground. Maybe let your hands go. Wherever feels best for you. You want it to be a challenge, but you don't want to let your back be rounded. So really reach it nice and long. A couple more breaths here. Grab the backs of your thighs and let your feet come down to the mat. Take a couple breaths to rest here. And again, slightly leaning back. Maybe lift your toes off of the mat. Maybe let your hands go from your thighs. Keeping your neck nice and long. Try not to have any tension in your neck. Reaching your head towards the skies. Pulling your knees in towards your chest. Hold for just a couple more breaths. And on your next exhale, you can relax all the way down to the mat. So as you inhale, bring your legs up, keeping your belly in and your lower back to the mat. We're just gonna bring one leg down to touch the mat at a time, trying to keep your knee the same amount bent the whole time. So you touch and lift, touch and lift, touch and lift. Following that pattern, trying to keep your lower back pulling into the mat the whole time, your belly button pulling into your spine. So touch and lift, touch and lift, touch and lift. You can just squeeze your knees in towards your chest and take a slight rest here. knees back up in front of you. Reach one leg down and up. Reach that toe away from you and up. Away and up. So again, really trying to keep your knee the same amount bent. Try not to just bend it and touch your toe to the ground, but really reach your thigh forward. Forward and up. Reach and lift. Keep that belly button pulling in towards your spine. Up. That lower back pressing into the ground. Up. Reach and lift. And then hold it here, trying to bring your shins parallel with the ground and your thighs at a 90-degree angle with your body. And then relax, pulling it in. Just taking a couple of breaths. As you exhale, you can let your knees fall over to the side, bringing your gaze into the opposite direction. Just relaxing with a little twist here. As you inhale, bring your knees up towards the center, and exhale, relax them over to the other side, bringing your gaze over to the opposite way of your legs. Just taking a couple of cleansing breaths. Inhale, bringing your knees back up to center. And as you exhale, you can walk them forward. Bringing your legs into a comfortable position, your arms down to a comfortable position beside you. Inhale fully and exhale fully. Slowly start to feel your breath deepening. Feel your body relaxing into the mat. Bringing your mind and body to a place of complete stillness. You can stay here for as long as you need. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today.